Welcome back to the Comic Nights podcast with your host, I'm Bao.
Oh, and I'm Aaron.
Well done, Aaron. And today
Always
we
forget.
have the ultimate episode. But before we get into anything Invincible, we have a few things we would like to talk about. You want to start?
So a few things we have to talk about.
How funny.
Okay. So, first thing is I have changed my mind about Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of grown on me.
In what sense?
As in, it looks good.
Yeah.
I've changed my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just grown on me. I've just seen it so much. It's like, all right, cool. It actually does look good.
Well, that's good. You've come over to a good side about it, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, because we posted a clip on TikTok and you got a bit of hate for
Not
your
hate.
little
I think
phrase.
everyone's just confused by
You
what I said.
confused, yeah.
I just meant it.
You
It
confused a
don't
ton of
look
people.
right in CGI form. That's
Yeah,
it.
I know.
Okay,
It's good.
that's it. I'm not
That's it.
saying he should kill himself, anything like that. Seriously, just
God.
that it didn't look right. But it's grown on me, so I think it
that's
does
good.
now.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, good. One thing I kind of changed my mind about is Silver Surfer. I'm not too fond of the CGI, to an extent.
No, that's still looks
Because, like, I'm still excited. I still think it'll look great. Like I said, we've only seen a few clips from trailers, and like people say, they're probably not even fully updated. You know, they can still get tweaked.
funny. Yeah.
That's all you had to say about Fantastic Four. That you've definitely changed your mind on it, and you're
Yes.
excited. Good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
I do want to see more from Pedro Pascal. Though. I don't think
Mm.
I've seen enough.
That's true.
To make a
it's
full
quite
opinion.
limited. Yeah.
I'm not saying he's shit,
No. I know.
bad,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Let's keep swearing to a minimum.
I'm not saying he's bad, but
Yeah.
I think just need a bit more.
No.
That's it, because I ain't
Good.
seen as much
No. Good.
sort of thing.
And while we're on the topic of Fantastic Four, it's come out recently that Vanessa Kirby has said they're going to focus on the gender of the Invisible Woman.
I think
Quite a bit.
Invisible Woman is straightforward.
No, it's good. I mean, it depends how they're going to go about it. If I don't, like I
If-
said,
if it's
I'm
what-
not a fan of politics in superhero
If it's
movies.
what I read, as in all she's trying to say is
Yeah.
she's just trying to modernize it, it's fair enough. That's all you
In
have
what
to
sense
say.
do you mean?
Just like obviously
She was going to
make it modern because a woman in the 60s.
Yeah, exactly. If they go with
That
that,
sort of thing.
if
That's my point.
they go down that road, then it makes sense because it is a film in the '60s,
Yeah, you don't need to go over the top.
But
on
yeah,
politics.
exactly. I think
it'll
keep
just
it
ruin the whole movie.
minimalistic.
Yeah.
And you had something to say about the Thunderbolts.
Oh
I
yeah.
believe, as
Well,
well.
obviously, all I've heard is there's
Mm.
2 post-credit scenes.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
FYI.
it's
Yeah, go on.
No, what's the FYI?
I was gonna say we are seeing it opening day as
Yeah.
well, so we are gonna get this straight away.
And it's like the 2 post-credit
Mhm.
scenes answer so many questions, and apparently it's like the biggest post-credit scenes ever.
Really?
Apparently,
Yeah.
I don't know, might have something to do with Doomsday, I'm not sure. But that seems too quick. I
Wow.
don't know.
Wow, that could be.
Yeah.
No, I hope so. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, because like we said last time, it is all over the place right now, and this. Yeah,
This would bring
but
it into place.
hopefully,
I'd say.
yeah, you got a lot of.
Yeah.
This is a. I don't know. For me, this feels like an Avengers level film. You know, you
No,
got-
it definitely is.
Void is Avengers level villain. But
That's ridiculous.
yeah, and you know, I'm really excited. This is, I think, apart from Superman, like I said, this is my most anticipated film of the year.
No, I think this is, for me, it's above Superman.
I think it's gonna be a
in
great
sense.
film. I don't think anything's gonna be wrong with it at all. I do think Taskmaster will die. I'm gonna call that now. Yeah,
You're really adamant on that, aren't you?
yeah. I don't like.
Why though? But why? Because you ain't seen enough of her.
We ain't seen a lot in the trailer at all. We've seen a couple of clips, and I feel like she wasn't. Apparently, I don't think she was at the premiere recently as well.
No, she was.
The actress.
No, she was.
No, I saw.
Yeah, she was. It was all of them except for Sebastian Stan.
Are you talking about the London one?
Yeah.
I think I'm talking about a different one.
We should have snuck into that.
Huh?
That'd be fun.
I know. No, we don't sneak in. We're gonna get invited in a couple years, right? Right. But if that's all you have to say about the quick news before we got that out the
Yeah.
way,
I think that's it.
that's it.
Oh yeah, and Doomsday.
Oh.
Yeah. Apparently,
yeah.
apparently it's gonna feature X-Men '97 and What If
97
and What If the animated
Feature?
universes. Yeah. Apparently.
in Doomsday.
Yeah, which is just spun. Sorry, which has just spun me. I don't get how they what sense that makes.
I don't get.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's tricky. I mean, I hope they don't. I just don't think that will I mean, like I said, I don't know the film, but it's not. I don't think it will keep in tone with the film.
Well, I think obviously because look at the size of the movie, like it's
Yeah.
ridiculous already, and that's not even like the full cast, so
No,
it just
I.
makes sense.
Yeah, no, I really hope it
But I
doesn't.
just don't get how it's
Because
gonna play into the movie.
neither do I. Neither do I. I hope they need to keep it separate because you can make animation from what we saw in Across the Spider-Verse for a brief
Yeah.
second. You can have different animation styles and
That was a little bit though.
Yeah,
I felt,
but that was
actually, even
tiny.
this, I don't think it'll be
this
that
it will
much,
just
but
be
still.
it'll be clumsy. Yeah, let's hope that's not true.
Yeah.
Let's
No,
hope.
I just heard it. It's not. I don't think it's been
Yeah.
confirmed or this or that, but yeah.
Well, you want to move on to Invincible?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. So we have a lot of things we want to cover today. I was slightly later to finish Invincible than others, but I have finished it, and of course I think it was a 10 out of 10. It was just amazing.
1 sec.
What?
Ah.
What?
Can I? Okay.
What?
It's for one of the segments. It's fine. Keep going.
Hmm? You good?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. It's just one thing. I don't know how this wasn't a thing, but yeah. Just.
Alright,
No,
well,
for me, it's not about the show or anything. It's just like my opinion about it. See,
it-
for one of the
Invincible.
segments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. We can start off. I think we'll start off plain simple. What was your favorite season of Invincible?
It's tricky.
Mhm.
No, I'd say 3. I'd say 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How comes?
It was just so like from the beginning. Obviously,
Mhm.
you got Mark and Eve finally.
Of course.
Fucking took
Like-
ages. And then obviously you got him, and then you have Omni Man, the whole prison scene. Alan going to find him.
Yeah.
That whole
That
thing
Alan
is
and
just
Omni Man
sick.
storyline
Yeah.
was so good. It was
And
so
I love,
unexpected.
yeah, and I love
and
when
I
they
loved
brought
it.
Battle Beast as well.
Yeah,
It's
that was
so
epic.
good. He's so cool.
Yeah, he's such a
Seriously,
yeah.
he's just I love him. He's just
I know
he,
he
don't-
stands on business.
he just
He's
does
n-
what he wants. He
yeah.
just wants to fight. I just
know,
love it.
I know.
Yeah, but no, that's
He's
just
similar to
sick.
Craven. I feel like he's inspired by Craven in my opinion because he has them similar motives where
Yeah.
he doesn't care if he loses or wins. He just wants to have that fulfilling fight. So he's
No,
an
I
incredible
get that
character.
obviously. Yeah, because
Yeah, that's the first thing
Yeah,
I
no,
thought.
no, that's actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Because-
first thing I thought when I
Because if
saw it.
Craven can't, if he beats the thing, he beats it. If he can't, then
Mm.
he don't care. He's like, fine, he's been beaten.
Yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, no, this just it was so good. And
Yeah.
then obviously you had the whole conquest.
Conquest.
And then, yeah.
and kid's name, my
Hmm?
mind's blank.
Oh, Oliver.
Oliver, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
loved- yeah.
And I think the way they handled Oliver was pretty
No,
great
they
too.
smashed it.
And
Even
he-
when, yeah.
Like
I love
he's
when
gonna
he-
be powerful,
Yeah.
man.
No, I
Oliver.
love. He literally just
Yeah,
he slid for.
he's another
for
one. Yeah,
Mark straight.
he went straight for conquest, no
straight.
hesitation.
Yeah. And
Amazing,
then just
beautiful.
sent him flying.
Yeah,
That
no.
was so sick.
No,
That
that
honestly, I
was-
think that's like
Mm.
probably my favorite moment. It was just so sick. I
in the
liked
whole
it.
show, or it's just in that season.
Probably that season. Yeah.
Mm.
It was just sick. I don't know. I really liked it.
No,
don't know
I
what
loved
was,
it.
yeah.
I loved it, and for me, he was given. I think the design of it. Me personally, I was seeing a lot of like just in terms of design, he kind of was giving Damon Wayans vibe to me.
No, I thought that too.
Yeah.
I thought that too a bit. Obviously, it's just yeah.
No. But and then, he's got a good character arc coming, I think, as well for season 4 because he was obviously, he wanted to be Kid Omni Man, etc. And I think that was.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Huh? Did you watch Invincible?
Yes.
You did.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Well, that mean so me personally, I would say, I think, okay, the best season in terms of writing, etc., was season 3 for me. In terms of it being the best, but I think me personally, my favorite would have been season 1, purely because we had a whole lot of Omni Man.
No.
And
That's
that's my favourite
point.
character.
I love when he just
Because
Because I mean, in the very first episode, he literally kills the Guardians.
yeah, I know,
Which
and
is just ridiculous.
yeah, but season 3. Yeah, like I said, the writing was. That's my only argument for season 1 being better.
No. That's why.
Might be my favorite.
That's why I'm so back and
Be-
forth.
Yeah,
It's because obviously you just get a whole lot of Omni Man.
yeah.
In the season 1, obviously you get him. He
Yeah.
literally tumps up his own son.
Yeah, I know. No, that whole
Yeah.
fight was just incredible as well. And I mean, Mark never stood a chance clearly, but
He got some decent hits in.
he got a few blows in there.
But then.
But
yeah.
season 3, just like you said, you have even Mark, Oliver coming into it, conquest fight.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mark's hair. That whole fight scene, stunning.
Yeah, I don't know. They just
Yeah, they had the
'Cause
budget.
apparently people complained about the animation, which I just didn't get.
Yeah, I don't get it. The only time I saw one bit of dodgy animation was that bit where they go to the twins.
The
Where-
Molotons.
No, no, not Mauler twins. Played by Sholo. When they stole the Declaration of
Oh, those two.
Independence,
Right,
yeah.
right, yeah.
When they went there, there's a scene where they're running down the stairs, and it's like glitching back and forth. I don't know. That's the only time I saw a problem with the animation, and it's a very minor part. Other than that, I think it was
I
great.
don't get
man.
it. The show's
Hmm?
so good. It's like literally a 10 out of 10 show.
Yeah, and I'm still not over Rex's death. Not that was like because they had to throw Billie Eilish in there too, just to put
Yeah,
salt in the wound. You know,
that hurt.
it was unnecessary.
That-
It was
they
so
shouldn't have done
unnecessary.
that.
But I think it was the. I've never seen a character in film TV history, apart from maybe I'm Iron Man, moment, go out in such a cool way.
No, man. They
You know,
Why'd they do that?
I know they broke my heart. They
That
knew
was
how much I loved
unnecessary,
Rex.
man.
It was so, but it was just so cinematic. It was amazing.
No, it was
And
very good.
the line, the delivery of it, it was perfect. And it was the whole his character arc was. I don't think
I
it's talked
loved
about
it. It was
enough.
probably one of my favorites ever.
His character
That
arc is
character arc
not
was
talked about
ridiculous.
enough. From being that cocky little dickhead,
Cheat, yeah, honestly.
cheating, everything, just just a bad person overall, apart from being a hero. To what's her name? At the end, he was helping her move out. I forgot her name.
Oh, Shrink Ray.
Shrink Ray. It was Ray. Yeah. She like his relationship with her. I loved that too.
Yeah, why,
And then-
man? They
I
just
know. No,
gave
they
him
wanted to break
They
our
gave
hearts.
him
That's
a
what I'm
whole
saying. I
Spider-Man
know.
moment for
I
no
know.
reason. They got him the goal and then killed him. Why?
Yeah.
That was
I know.
unnecessary.
I know. They broke our
Honestly,
hearts.
just leave him alive, but make him a dickhead again.
I know. I know.
I wouldn't
I'd
mind
prefer it too.
Just do it.
But no, it was the most
Just kill him.
badass way to go out. I loved it, man. So, yeah. You're not over it. I know.
It's just
I don't want
unnecessary,
them. I don't want no him being brought back for season 4. And oh my god, thing taking his name as well, Robot. Because it actually explained the scene. Because before I was confused when
man. Yeah.
she called him Rex, you know, the older Eve.
I don't know. I'm so 50-50 on that moment. It's like a
Explain.
cool thing.
Yeah.
Like I like they've carried on things legacy sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like even if they didn't do it, it still would have worked.
What do you mean?
Like if they didn't give him his name, sort of thing. I just left him as Rudy.
Yeah.
I feel like it still would have worked.
What would have worked?
Like just not making that whole thing.
Oh, so
Yeah,
including the
Rex,
whole like
yeah.
older Eve calling him
Yeah. sort
Rex
of
as
thing,
well.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just 50-50
Mm.
on it. It's a cool thing.
Yeah. No, I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was kind of sweet. I don't know. I liked it.
No, it really is. And again, it was just unnecessary.
Huh?
Just rub more salt into the wound.
I know. No,
Just-
no, it was
Yeah.
heartfelt, man. It was just I'm not over it, but I don't want to see him in season 4. I really don't want to see him in season 4 at all.
No, it's
man.
worse for me because at that time, obviously,
Mm.
first you had Rex die, and then Born Again happened, and then
Mm.
Foggy died, and I was like, okay, well, great.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
I was there like, okay, well, this is just fucking unnecessary.
Yeah, I know. They just
But yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. No, I just God, you don't know how much. Because you said it to me.
Oh
you-
no, I said to you, I was like, when you're done watching it, call me.
Yeah, I know. You wanted to, because you know how much I loved Rex, and you wanted me to. Man, I would have. If I wasn't watching it with my wife, I would have cried like such a little. Man, I wouldn't have. Seriously, that was no. It was just.
Screw her. You should have just cried.
That guy looked macho. No, I'm joking. No, I just didn't cry. But no, it was seriously. God, it was sad. Oh my god. Okay, it's fine. We were talking about Rex for so long. No, but yeah. Oh, it was so cool. I don't know. Do I want to see him back in season 4 and 50-50? Kinda, but not.
Depends
like-
on how they do it.
Huh? Yeah.
It all depends. Because remember, when he,
Mm.
honestly, he should have died
Hmm?
in, when he
Yeah.
fought Leslie. He
Yeah.
should have been dead.
I know.
How he survived, I
True,
still
that's
don't know.
very true. He could very well still be alive in that sense because he's
Yeah.
clearly
Even
a
that
tough
scene, very underrated.
guy.
He literally
Huh?
just soloed the whole Leslie. That
I
was
know,
sick.
I know. It has literally one of my favorite title card
Yeah.
moments. You know, I'm practically.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. I thought he was dead. That moment, I thought he was dead
I
for
thought
sure.
he was dead.
Yeah.
He fucking. Oh my god! He literally had his hand bitten off.
Mm.
He was punched. I swear
I
he got
know,
shot.
and he used his bone
point.
to actually.
Yeah, that was
wow.
ridiculous.
He's a cool guy, man. No,
He
Rex was done so. Rex was done so well. Okay, don't do that. He is. He lives on in here, and our
But not in
TV
the show.
screens. If I
Yeah,
rewind
yeah.
it,
Have you
if I
watched
rewind
Have
it-
you watched it again?
I can't. I
There we
can't do
go.
it.
So
Hmm?
shut up.
No.
If
But-
you do feel upset, just watch season 1. You see Omni Man. That's it.
That's true. I can do that.
That's what I did.
I will do that. I want to move on to something we'd want to talk about. Would you want to see, and I'm sure I know the answer, an Invincible game?
Yes.
How would you like it to be done though? Would you
Well.
prefer?
Done well.
Well, yeah. Really, really. Oh, you're exhausting. You and your stupid face. Well. Would you like to see Insomniac do it? Would you prefer Rocksteady? Like,
It's 50-50.
I don't think I'd want Insomniac to do it.
The only reason I wouldn't want Insomniac to do it is because it's obviously look how gory it gets in the show
Yeah.
and comics. I don't think Insomniac is too like light-hearted to do that.
I guess, yeah, because from what I've seen, I love the Spider-Man games. Like Spider-Man 1 PS4 is like my favorite game of all time. They've done that perfectly. But from what I've seen from the Wolverine clips we've seen from the game,
And again, it's Wolverine.
yeah, like the game looks fine and all, but you could tell the animation, the style, the way he.
Oh no, it's
Calls
very.
it balls.
They've
It's just
obviously
similar.
taken. They've taken stuff
Yeah.
from Spider-Man, obviously.
I don't want to feel like I'm playing a repeat. I think I'd like to see, like, Rocksteady.
It isn't finalized
because for
though, so
me,
you never know. It could get.
no, of course,
solid,
But from my personal opinion,
I want.
I think
I'd rather Rocksteady to do it.
Huh?
I'd rather.
that's what I'm saying. Because a
Rocksteady do it.
game that stands the test of time is Arkham Knight. That game is how old now? What?
11
years
this
now?
June or July.
Yeah, 11 years, and I've replayed it literally just a month ago or so. The graphics are stupendously stunning.
It
Stupendously
literally lives
stunning.
up to
And
every game.
Yeah.
Seriously.
yeah, like obviously Arkham Knight's not a perfect game. It's had its faults. Like I got really mad at certain boss fights, etc. But I'm talking mainly because for me the most important aspect of not the most important. They're all important. But for a
Graphics.
game like Invincible,
No. Do you know what?
it
Say
has to
most
look
important. I won't argue on that because the amount of people that
Mm.
lose their mind when graphics aren't good.
Yeah,
Like,
true,
yeah.
true. But yeah, no, it's got to look It's got to look stunning for me.
Yeah, but no, I think Invincible game Rocksteady makes more sense because I feel like
Yeah.
they would like
Because,
their game
like,
could be more brutal.
Yeah, because certain games don't know how to update their graphics. Like if you look at the WWE games, they're awful every year. Nothing changes. There's a
I feel like
constant
it's
patch
gotten
notes.
worse, honestly.
Oh, I don't know. I bought. I don't know 2K24, 3 one of them. Who cares? I didn't even play it that much. Like
Didn't
it's
you,
just.
didn't you want to return it?
I did.
Like
yeah.
2 days after.
Yeah, it's just so lackluster. It looks the same, and they just look goofy. Whereas if you look at Mortal Kombat 1, stunning. The visuals are stunning. They put a lot of effort into it. Like the amount of back and forth, like, when they first clash and they
Yeah.
have the whole little talk. They have individual lines for each person to each other character. You've seen Omni-Man. He looks amazing. Like they
That's
could have
fun.
really messed that up, and he looks great. You have Peacemaker. So John Cena looks better in one game than all the other wrestling games I've ever seen him in.
Yeah, true. I just realized.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean?
honestly.
So, yeah, because for me, releasing that game, you have the weight of the world on your shoulders, and you have to do that right. You cannot mess that up because there's never even been that I'm aware of a game of it before.
Oh, what, Invincible?
Yeah,
Not to my knowledge. I
not
know, maybe there
not
is,
mainstream one anyways. Not a mainstream
Yeah.
one. So, yeah. What?
No, it's just it has to be done right. Honestly,
Mm.
the only
Yeah.
reason I said actually I don't know because obviously when Insomniac did it, they did the whole city in New York, and
Mm.
then obviously in Spider-Man 2 they had Queens and this and that. Like you need that like size map sort of thing.
Oh, for sure, the map has to
Like,
be huge for it.
But the way
You're flying as well.
but the way Rocksteady did Arkham Knight, the way they did Gotham City, like
Looks
literally
amazing.
perfect.
It's so perfect.
Literally perfect.
It's
They
so
did all three
perfect.
islands, connected it. They literally did it perfectly.
No, exactly.
If they can do that,
And they
then
had to
obviously
design that themselves. You know,
if they
they
can
can't
do that
take
and then
inspiration.
make it, like make the map bigger,
Yeah.
then then it would definitely work.
No, for sure.
Or they just team up.
Insomniac and Rocksteady.
Am I
Why
wrong?
not? No,
That'd be
that's
the biggest
good
game
shout.
ever.
It's a very good shout. No, it's gonna.
No, they could
yeah.
genuinely surpass Spider-Man and Batman in terms of games if they do it very well.
What you think, Invincible?
Purely because of how popular Invincible is right now.
Yeah, that's right now though. This game ain't
Yeah.
gonna be released for years, mate. If the game was released
True, yeah.
today,
Actually, no, I'm lying. Because
But yeah,
I'm
you
realizing how long ago Arkham Knight came out
Yeah, exactly.
and how long it lives up. It just can't.
No game will top it in
It come
terms of
close,
visuals.
but it won't top it.
Yeah, because for me, the best
Yeah.
superhero games of all time are easily Arkham Knight
The
and
Arkham games,
Spider-Man PS4. Like, okay, let me take that back. I'll talk about visuals for Arkham Knight. Best game, Arkham City tops Arkham Knight as a game.
Mm-mm.
Okay, what?
No, I think Arkham Knight is better than Arkham City.
Please, enlighten me.
I just think it is, okay? I don't know what it is. Like,
Oh, no, I'm not having this.
seriously.
No. You can't sit there and tell me something's better just for the sake of it.
Okay.
Explain yourself.
Why is Arkham City better than Arkham Knight?
Boss fights, easily. That's the top thing I'll tell you.
What's your favourite one?
The Mr. Freeze one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, first of all, that boss fight alone was different. You had to sneak around.
Is this because
What?
how long it took you to beat Riddler?
Huh?
Is this because of how long it took you to beat Riddler?
It took me longer to beat Riddler in Arkham City. But listen, Arkham Knight visually looks stunning. But the boss fights, you don't even have one hand-to-hand boss fight. The main
No,
villain,
yeah.
the main villain of the game, you don't even fight him. The game, the villain the game is named after. You don't put your hands on him. Okay, you do, but you know what I mean.
I worded my thing wrong.
What?
It's not better, but it's my favorite. I worded it wrong. Yeah, no, sorry, my bad.
Are you
No. All right, Omni Man.
think?
No, but yeah, no, it's my favorite, but it's not better, because the boss fights they were stupid. They
Awful.
were very very.
I don't get
stupid.
why. Like the Batmobile, they done the design great, but they did not. They overdid it. At first, I was like, "Is that true?" They after replaying.
Okay,
it,
but do you
they
think
really
if
overdid it.
they didn't,
Yeah, I know. It's
if
always,
they didn't do
everyone's gonna
enough,
have their opinion. Someone's
then
gonna
people
say
would
enough.
complain. But if they did too much, people would complain anyway.
But like most boss fights, most missions.
No,
Like
no. One thing I'll never forgive is
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke. Oh
That
my
was
god,
unnecessary.
I was so
I was ready
excited.
to fight him, and then yeah.
Like, oh my god, like you
And
haven't
then
had a
you
good
literally-
Deathstroke fight since Arkham Origins. They bring him back as the new militia commander, which is a great storyline in my opinion. For you to just
No, that's the point. Obviously,
one
that's
one
the point.
punch.
Deathstroke breaks him out of Arkham, and then he says, "I'll double this, gets all this done." Yeah, Deathstroke was always involved.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, beforehand. Then, yeah.
I know. I'm just saying though.
No,
to
and
me-
then he comes back and he gets one punched.
God, I hate that mission, man. It's just
And people say, "Oh, it's because
I was so
has a
ready.
new suit, this, that. He hits harder now."
I'm
No.
not buying that, man.
No,
That was
you coulda-
lazy. It was lazy.
You could have had him jump out. You could have Batman jump out, and that's it. They just fight.
He jumped out. I was literally like, it's about to go down.
Have you seen the animated universe when Deathstroke and Nightwing fight?
I don't think so. No.
Watch that fight.
Yeah.
That's how they should have done it.
Really.
Like it's just they start in the building, they end up on the street, they end up here, there. It's just a good fight.
Hmm.
I know we're
I know.
sidetracking.
Hmm?
That's what it is.
No, it's not sidetracking. It's
It
fine.
is
It's related.
big sidetrack.
But-
We
yeah.
went from Invincible to Nightwing.
But we're talking about how they can make the Invincible game better. But it's fine. But
no,
alright.
we were just talking about how to make
I know.
Arkham Knight better.
I know. And I think another important thing for the Invincible game,
Yeah.
because it's already an animated series, just simply bring back
Bring back the voice actors.
Thank you. Bring back the original
Yeah, we'll
voice
bring
actors.
back the voice actors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It doesn't have to be harder than that. Yes, you can have some that will do well, but I don't know if anyone talks about it enough, right? But J.K. Simmons' voice for Omni-Man
Yeah.
is really distinctive, because we'll talk about that when it comes to live action. I have stuff to say about it, but
Yeah.
yeah, J.K. Simmons' voice is really distinctive, and it has, I don't know, just suits the character, you know? So,
No,
that's
but
not-
remember, it's if they get asked to do the game, it depends on if they say yes. I
Why
don't see
wouldn't they?
why. I don't see why
Why
they
wouldn't
wouldn't. But
because even like Rex, his voice is like done really, really
no,
well.
if they're gonna kill
feel
off
like-
Rex, don't put him in the game.
Well, no, maybe they won't.
What game would it be though? Would it be like mainly Invincible with a
Mm.
few side character missions?
That's a really good question. I think
Or would you want it to be a whole separate sort of thing?
that's a really good question, because yeah, you can either have it grounded, or you can have
Like you can have just Invincible,
Yeah.
and then you have maybe an Omni-Man sort of mission
Yeah.
on the side, Atom Eve.
I think if they can pull it off,
Yeah.
they start off with just you being invincible and Omni-Man being the villain. As
Yeah.
simple as that. Keep it grounded, test the waters, sort of thing. You know, keep
They
it.
could do like Spider-Man 2, I guess, like Invincible and Omni-Man, two main who you actually play as.
That would be great.
and then you could have like.
Yeah. But I think they
Like,
can
see how
do
MJ,
hints.
you could
Yeah.
have Adam Eve, but it's like the
No,
Adam
I
Eve's
think
not. Adam Eve
yeah.
don't have little bits like that.
Exactly. No, I think
Yeah.
keep you as Invincible. Keep it grounded,
Yeah.
and then
I don't see how
if
you
you're
can
gonna make
keep
a
it
second
grounded.
game, well, you know what I mean. As in
Yeah.
like in terms of characters, keep the characters grounded,
Yeah.
and in terms of a second game, then bring in team, etc.
First, let them make a first, and then. they'll
Well,
make a
exactly. That's
second,
what I'm saying.
honestly.
But
Yeah.
do you want to move on to the
Yeah,
live
yeah.
action segment? So,
Oh, okay, go for it.
hmm? Well, yeah, I know. So you couldn't really.
I had one.
You have one. I know.
But it's a very. I don't know if it's a hot take or not.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll let the internet decide that, and me. We've come up with a few live action castings for Invincible. Since you only got one,
Can I just say mine?
yeah, go first, please. So
Um,
it's for Omni Man. I know that.
Yeah, it's literally just.
Mhm.
But I don't know. It's. I think J.K. Simmons would play it.
Do you think he would, or do you want?
I think he would.
Mm-hmm.
Purely because, like, he has got the build for it, which is crazy. Even at his age,
Yeah.
it's mental. But obviously, he's just got the thing. He's sort of got the like. If you put hair on him,
Yeah, you
The
got costume.
stash,
That's a
yeah.
big thing to think, because
I think if you put him in the costume,
Yeah.
it'd work. I don't think he's as tall.
yeah.
Obviously, that's the only downside. But I think he would.
But like
make
I
it,
said, he has that distinctive
Yeah.
voice. So
that's my point. It just worked.
and you got to look at things like costume design and makeup, because
Fuck it, give him boosters.
Hmm?
Why not?
anything, because there's a lot of characters that you get made to look like the character. You know, you don't just
Yeah.
they don't just pick. Oh, he looks like it. No, you know, you can visualize. Like if you look at, I like to use the Elvis movie as a big example. Austin Butler for one, but main thing I want to talk about with the Elvis movie is his mother. So if you look at the way the makeup and costume was done on his mother compared to how the actress looks, you wouldn't think
No,
to
she looks
cast her.
very similar to
Huh?
Elvis's actual mum.
Oh, you mean the actual
Yeah,
character?
yeah.
Yeah, of course.
She
I know
looks very
exactly.
similar, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But if you
It's
look
not
at
like
the actress,
it's not like she woke up and she.
if you look at the actress who plays her, you wouldn't think, oh, that's who we're casting. No.
Yeah.
So that's what people need to take into mind when looking at fan castings. It doesn't always have to be who
Naturally.
looks spot on. It can be who has potential to do that. That's why, like, so I'll start with Omni Man. I have two, and this one is a fairly more obvious casting. So I did say J.K. Simmons as one, because, like
Yeah.
I said again,
What you
his
just
voice
said.
is really distinctive,
Yeah.
and I think that needs to be it for me, and it will make it 10 times better. But in terms of looks, I hate going with the majority popularity, but John Hamm.
I've seen him. His
he's-
would be thing.
He's
Like,
really well casted.
My only criticism is
Mhm.
he's too funny.
Okay, he's
Like,
an actor.
Yeah. No, but he's just so funny. I can't see him as it. But I feel like
Huh?
obviously, yeah. But no, he's a good shout. He
Yeah.
does look very.
I think
very
with the
similar.
hair and makeup, he'll look. I think he could look
Yeah.
really, really spot on. And I think
Do you care if
I
he's
can see
as-
him being menacing.
Because like, and I'm purely saying this because
Yeah.
Omni Man's Omni Man. He's built like a brick. You see
Mhm.
the size of the guy. Do you think he'd actually need to be that built, or no?
Well, John Hamm's already. He's got the. I think he has the build slightly,
Yeah.
but you know, Hollywood actors, they're gonna. He's gonna train. He's gonna get bigger. He's gonna look great if he is ever casted. So I think in that sense, he has the look. But for me, I would rather if it can be pulled off, I'd want J.K. Simmons.
No, yeah, obviously.
Because he's, again, I'm sorry, I've said it a million times already.
I think you're gonna say his voice.
His voice is very distinctive, yeah. Well, he comes from an animated show, Aaron. I'm going to talk about his legs. What?
What do you mean his legs?
It was a joke. I'm going to move on. I want to talk about... Okay, quick. I'll say before I move on, I haven't got anything for Invincible or Rex. Could not think, because Invincible, he'll probably be played by an up-and-coming actor, which I hope they do. I don't want to say popularity
Yeah.
casting. But I want to say Anissa. So I'm going to say...
Sasha Calle?
No. I knew you'd think I was going to say Sasha Calle. No. Who I have seen, and of course, yeah.
Because she does look.
Because she looks great as
very,
Superman.
Very similar. No,
She'd
she
be-
just if you whack a Viltrum
Yeah.
costume,
I
on
think
her,
her and
she'd
this
look
lady.
very similar.
But I would say Ruby Rose, the actress. No.
No.
You don't think you could see her with the hair and the... I think... Me personally, I think she could look great.
No.
Why?
Ruby Rose, the short-haired woman.
Australian actress, yeah.
Is she Australian?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Have you seen Batwoman?
She was up for Batman, wasn't she?
No,
Yeah.
she is Batwoman.
She is
Have you seen
Batwoman.
it?
No.
Watch it and tell me if you still want her.
Okay, she's not playing Batwoman though. She's playing what?
Just okay.
What? No, you can't.
Man, I don't think she'd work. Is it because she's got short hair? Is that why?
Yeah. Well, that's a part of it, but I think she'd have the look.
I don't think so.
I think she could look quite menacing.
Yeah, I'll give you that. That I'll give you. Because she does look angry all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'll give you that bit. But I don't know.
Because you're comparing Batwoman to, like, how stupid are you? Why do you feel the need to compare another role to a role someone could potentially play? That makes no sense.
You've never done that.
When have I done that?
You've never done that.
No.
Ever
Why
in
would
your
I?
life. You've never
Remember,
used
I've had faith since Patterson. Yeah. You were, toilet guy. Who's your favourite Batman now?
I think everyone said that.
Not me.
I think 70% of people said that.
No.
No, like, a lot of people said that.
Okay, good. You're
Hey,
idiots.
I've said he proved me wrong. I've said it.
Good, that's good.
I've said it.
That's
Well,
good.
so why are you getting angry at me for it? I've
Because
said
you're
he
just
proved me wrong.
mentioning Batwoman compared to...
Okay, because she weren't menacing as Batwoman, was she?
That's fine. People improve. I'm talking about looks here.
Hey, I'm not gonna say no. Obviously, she's
Because
an
and this
actor.
is not
You
even
never know.
a major character like that. Ish.
Are you
know
sure?
what I mean? A
I
part of
didn't,
the show.
I didn't mean that, by the way.
What?
Oh, never mind. Nothing. No,
You-
are you sure? From
Oh,
Invincible?
right. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah,
Um,
no. Yeah, she is actually.
Alright.
Especially for, I think this next season, if they're gonna do it,
Yeah.
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the fight between her and Alan. It's going to be great.
Oh no,
I
I'm
know.
not even talking about that. Have you? How much of the Invincible comics do you know?
Not much at all. Not much
Okay,
at all.
Yeah, then good.
Not much at all. But I want to say... So I got
You
one.
really don't know what this is like, do you?
Guess not.
Oh, it's funny.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's not funny. Do you know, I'm not gonna say anything because I
Well,
almost
don't,
just
yeah.
spoiled it. But yeah.
I want to say... So I've got... Okay, this is a big this is a big character. I don't know how people are going to think... No. Let me talk. I don't know how people are going to think of this for my casting.
Let's hope they
again.
rip into you.
I can see the voice being menacing. I can see it being... I can
You
see it
said
working.
voice. How
Well,
many
because
times?
we're talking about an animation show here, brought to life.
Exactly. So I think you need more than voice
Yes, I know, and I'm talking about looks in a minute. But with hair and makeup, I think this could work.
and the voice.
As Conquest, I think Josh Brolin would do a decent job.
Yeah. Okay. Why?
Huh?
Why?
I don't know. I just
no.
I can see
No,
it
no,
working.
Shut up. There's a very obvious answer why, but why?
What do you think? 'Cause it's not obvious. 'Cause I don't know.
Thanos.
Yeah.
Thing basically has an Infinity Gauntlet. Say what you want. You see his metal arm.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. But no.
But do you know what? I'll give you that.
I
I'll
think
give
that
you
could be a
yeah.
decent little cast in Josh Brolin. I think.
But is
in
he
the
gonna,
costume-
in terms of voice, is he gonna do more of a Thanos
No,
voice?
no.
Because it needs to be a bit more gruff now.
Exactly, and he's an
Yeah.
actor. He could put that on. I think with the gruff in it. Yeah, 100%. I think Josh Brolin could do
That's
a
a good
decent job. Thank you for agreeing with me for once.
But is he
you know?
is he gonna look like?
Conquest?
Yeah, but is it gonna be like? Okay, look at the size of Conquest. I'm saying.
Fine.
Is there gonna be a bit
yeah.
of CGI in there?
Nah.
How's it
I
gonna
think
work?
That's a good question. In that sense, I'm not sure because Conquest has to look a little tough like that. But
Tough. He needs to. He's like
I know.
6'7",
he's the Viltrumite.
and he don't fit through a door.
Yeah, I know.
He'll
Yeah, no.
go through buildings though.
But bear in mind, live action and Invincible and animation are two different things. That's why, like,
Yeah,
looks
that
don't
is.
have to necessarily because they can exaggerate how ripped or how big, a person is.
No, you in real life you do have certain people that are that size.
Well, of course you
but
do,
they just won't fit the
but
part.
some of them aren't actors, you know. So
I just said they won't fit
But-
the part.
Josh Brolin,
No, it's a good
decent.
shout. I'll give you that.
thank you, appreciate it. So I got my next one. Real simple one. No one really would care about too much if it was because I think there's a lot of casts you can do. But for Titan, I would go with Mike Coulter,
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage. I think he'd do a great job. I think he could.
No, that was when you said Titan.
Yeah.
I started thinking he was my exact pick.
Really,
as well.
yeah. I
Yeah.
think he can do the role
Yeah.
easily. I don't think there's much to say on Titan. He's not too complex of a character to that
I'm
extent.
trying
but
to think. It would definitely work, but I don't.
yeah,
I can't.
I think
of
because he's
anyone
got
else
the
anyway.
build, he'll look thing.
Do you know who they definitely would have if he was still alive?
Who?
You know, from Green Mile.
As Titan.
I feel like they would just do that. Not me. I feel like they would end up doing that as a thing. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
I get it.
Oh my
But-
god, he was Kingpin.
He was Kingpin too, yes. In the best Daredevil iteration I've ever seen in my entire life. But
You can't even joke about that.
I know, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm blind. Relax. But no, yeah, I think, yeah. But Luke Coulter, good choice.
No, it's a good choice.
I call him
yeah.
Luke Coulter. Mike Coulter. Luke Cage.
Yeah, he's in Men
Um,
in Black 3.
What?
Yeah.
He's in Men in
I saw
Black.
he's in Men in Black 3. Unless I'm tripping.
Possibly.
And he at the end.
I don't really care.
Oh, I may have just fucked myself.
So for Machine Head, I have two.
I don't think anyone looks like him. It was a joke. You just
I know,
laugh,
I know.
and then
I
move
think,
on.
like, because, alright, in my head, let's say they start off with him not being straight to being a machine head. Let's say we have human form getting into that. If it's in terms of we have someone in human form, then going into machine head, I'd cast Sam Rockwell. Do you know who that is?
I've heard the name, but
Search up. Why are you searching up? No, but I'll explain to you. I think with Sam Rockwell, he can have that villainy, sarcastic-y...
he played Thing, Hammer, Iron Man 2, Justin Hammer.
Yeah, I think he has that villainy,
That's
sarcastic.
that's a good shout.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
type of
That's probably
thing.
the best one you've had.
Thank you.
That's a good one. But
think-
the only criticism is obviously when he becomes Machine Head, he's auto-tune.
I know, but again, I think he'll still be acting. You know, though. I
No,
think he
that's
could
a
work.
very sick shout. I'll
Thank
give you
you.
that.
I
That's
think-
a good one.
And then at first, in my very like, I think it'd be a popularity casting technically, but I don't. I'm 50-50 on this, but I think just as Machine Head, I think Ryan Reynolds could pull it off very well.
Huh?
Like just as Machine Head, Ryan Reynolds. You don't get that little, like he's that sarcastic, very jokey, annoying dickhead.
Yeah, but is he gonna be more Machine Head or is he just gonna be Deadpool?
That's the thing. I don't want to Ryan Reynolds to fight.
That's
but,
my point.
But I think
Like
to an
Ryan
extent,
Reynolds to me is
yeah.
just Deadpool.
He is in every movie he's done. He's Deadpool. Yeah.
He's just Deadpool.
But I reckon it's an okay.
Don't get me wrong.
It's a
fucking
very
funny.
yeah.
but-
It's a very
yeah.
like I'm not. I don't want. It'd be my second choice.
It's not a
in
bad
my
one.
head.
I get why.
Yeah. But for me, number
Yeah.
one, Sam Rockwell, I think would kill
No,
that role.
it's a very good shout.
Thank you very much. Mauler twins, played by one actor. I think a lot of people would have thought of this, and I hate to say it, but I really hope he can pull it off because I don't know if he could. But The Rock, that face. Explain what? Yeah.
No, I just never thought you'd say The Rock, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Again though, is he gonna?
I know.
Is he gonna be in a fucking
if
brown
I see
shirt
him
and end up
raising,
in the jungle somewhere?
believe me,
He will raise the eyebrow.
if I see him raise the eyebrows of Mauler twins, I'm walking out there and then.
he will.
But
He
like
definitely will.
he would mess up the movie. But in terms of if his ego got to it, but I think
No, I obviously
in
get
terms
why.
of looks and because they're not too, they're just sort of dumb.
They have the same haircut as well.
Exactly. So
No, I get that.
I think
but
it could work.
is he just gonna rock it? Is
Hmm?
he just gonna fucking the Rock the
Hmm.
Mauler twins? That's it.
I hope not. But in terms of
That's
looks
why
and
I laughed.
etc.,
That's
even
why
like
I
his
laughed.
voice is just fine to sort of go with it. I
Yeah.
think it could work.
No, I
Do you
get
have
it.
anyone in mind for Mauler twins?
No,
or?
Mauler twins is
Yeah.
a hard one, but no, but I get that. It's a good thing, but
Mm.
if he does it right,
Yeah.
that's literally it.
Well, exactly. It's if any one of these people do it right. I want to say, okay. This is a big one. Atom Eve. Do you have anyone in mind? Because I see the main
I think people
fan
are
casting
casting
is Sadie Sink.
Yeah.
I hate that casting with a passion.
Do you know what it is though? People just looking at her hair.
Yeah, they're seeing
She's a white girl with
Yeah,
ginger hair, and that was it.
yeah, I know. Like again, that's what most people are gonna look at because I've done that for my casting too, to an extent.
I
but-
don't know. I get obviously. I
can-
get that.
yeah.
But yeah.
And I would think if they you got to look at this actress when she's not glammed up. So if they did it in if the hair and costume etc. the makeup was done right. Do you know who Madeleine Petch is
Yeah. I think
from
so.
Riverdale? Who does she play in Riverdale? What's her name? What's her name? God, I watched Riverdale a lot before. I gave up after like season 5 or
Oh,
something.
her.
Who's she playing Riverdale? It's gonna bug me. Search up.
No, I ain't telling you.
No, come on, man. Hurry up.
What's this show?
Yes. Who does she play?
Man, where is she? Oh, that's her name. Alright.
Okay, I don't care. Let's
You
get
don't?
back to topic.
What's her name again?
Put your phone down, man.
What's her
Listen.
name?
Huh?
No, in the show.
Huh.
Her name's Cheryl. Oh, something like that.
Cheryl?
That's what it said. And her last name was
Cheryl? That doesn't sound right.
Cheryl Blossom.
Oh, okay. Anyways, who
Her
cares
parents
about
hate
that?
her, innit?
Personally, so I've seen her in Riverdale. I've seen her play a high school student. She can play a high school student, no problem. And I think
No. It's a
I
good
think
shout.
if they glam down her,
So she looks too pretty, they have to glam her
no,
down.
no, as in no, glam means like quite heavy
I
makeup,
was
etc.
joking.
You glam that down, you tone it down, make her look quite
How old
humble.
is she?
In real life, maybe 30 plus, not too sure. But I feel like she could pull it off. She's an amazing actress too. I mean, granted, I've only seen her in
can't-
Riverdale.
Yeah, I can't say anything. I haven't
But
seen
in
her
terms of
anything.
looks, I think she can have that look if she's again toned down.
That's a good. Fuck off. It's a good shout.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it works. Obviously,
Good.
I can't really say anything
Yeah, I know.
as much. I ain't seen her in anything.
No, but I'm glad you're agreeing with me. You know,
I can't disagree.
not just a hat rack, my friend. Yeah, and she's obviously one of the most important characters, and I can see her definitely pulling it off. I want to move on to one, and I hate casting this person as this character because I love this actor and I hate this character. But, huh? What did you
You-
say? Huh?
Have you
Yeah,
have you got a casting for them all?
yeah,
Oh wow, I thought you just despise them. You don't give a shit.
no.
Because you, whoever it is, you just want.
I'd cast Hugh Jackman as Immortal.
I'll give you that.
I think Hugh Jackman would easily
Yeah.
kill
okay.
the role. And hopefully, here's
Listen,
the
yeah.
thing.
Listen.
Hugh Jackman.
his-
wait,
I've-
wait, one sec.
Alright, go on.
Hugh Jackman could bring justice for Immortal. I hate Immortal, but if anyone can make Immortal likable, Hugh Jackman.
So he's playing a guy in a blue and yellow costume
With
can heal again.
sideburns.
with sideburns.
Yeah, but not as aggressive or doesn't have claws. You know,
Are you sure? When he brought back
Okay.
to life and said, "Where's Omni Man?" He seemed a bit.
doesn't
angry.
have claws. But again,
That, by the way, when he fights Omni Man, when he comes back from the dead,
Yeah.
when he first gets killed, it's
Yeah.
very underrated.
what the whole fight scene?
Yeah, he does. He does
Yeah.
give a good fight against Omni Man.
I know, but what's crazy is he's
Then he
such
just-
a loser.
then he- no,
but
then
he was
he
supposed
bitches
to.
out.
He's supposed to be the one that was supposed to be the protector after Omni-Man or something like that. Like if Omni-Man was around. Ridiculous. But let me not
Yeah,
slander
no.
Immortal because I'm gonna get really hot-headed. But Hugh Jackman, he could bring justice for Immortal.
No, but no,
Yeah.
it is a good shout. It is a very good one.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, I can't think of anyone else.
Hmm?
Or we just put someone who everyone hates. Because then when he dies,
You.
everyone will be glad. No.
No?
That's a bit too far.
No, you're too short. But you're very unlikable.
You could play multiple.
Hugh Jackman.
For multiple.
No,
No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
That's a good shout.
Thank
I'll
you.
give that.
thank you very much. This is good, you know? We're agreeing on things.
I don't disagree. I just piss you off before I agree.
Hey. When I'm talking, you're not talking. Okay. Alan. I had two different thoughts. Like you,
Is
at
this
first,
genuine as in an actor?
a cast
or...
and an actor. At first, I had the same mindset of you where they could CGI Alan, possibly, and then have Seth Rogen. But if they do want to do a live action physical actor and, you know, give him a costume, not costume, but, you know, just mod him out to look like Alan,
To make up him, yes.
I would say John Cena.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You
Actually,
have?
no, yeah.
Yeah.
That's. See, I've said that. That's
Because he
good
has
one.
a similar voice-ish to
And he's
Seth
got that
Rogen.
sort of vibe about
He
him.
has,
that
yeah.
funny, jokey.
Exactly.
He'll go serious when he has
Yeah.
to.
Exactly.
Actually, that's a perfect.
I
casting,
think
in
John
my
Cena
opinion.
would kill that.
Honestly, even if you let him voice it, I think he'd smash it.
Oh, 100%. If he voiced it, he'd do great.
No, I think that's the top casting for me. I think that would
So
work
far, you
so
think that's
perfectly.
amazing. Good.
Yeah.
No, I love that casting. I
No,
think
they've-
if they do it, Like if they want
And-
to capitalize, they have
as
to do that.
Like, but see how Alan's built. That's as
Huh?
close as you're gonna come.
John Cena, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, pow, yeah. But who
Yeah.
knows? Hopefully that we can see him.
I mean, he's doing a lot of shit. I think he would as well.
Did anyone else catch that?
I actually didn't hear what you said.
Did you? No? Did you? You caught it. Okay, good. 1 out of
You said you can see him or something, innit? Some
something
bullshit,
like that.
yeah.
It's fine. It was a stupid joke. But thank you. Thank you very much for agreeing with me. John Cena. So that's your favourite out of all my castings so far?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I swear I've seen that casting someone before.
You might have. I don't doubt it.
No,
don't
because I
doubt
think
it.
I haven't. Even when I saw it, I was like, yeah. That's a
Like
good
I have
shout.
drawn inspirations of what people, because I've looked online just to give myself a little idea, and yeah, I totally agree with the John Cena take.
No, John Cena's probably
think,
the best
yeah.
one so far.
Good.
Yeah.
But we got to bear in mind before any like fan casting. This is if they were fan casted now. This movie could be made in 10 years. We don't know,
They can't just make everyone old.
huh? Because like if you want J.K. Simmons casted, but he's gonna, but the movie's made.
He hasn't aged since Spider-Man 2.
That's true. Very true. Who have I got next? Okay, so I think this is my last casting. It's a very simple one, but most important to some people, and a whole lot of other
Oh.
people. Miss
Debbie.
Debbie. I think. Okay, this is depending on who is watching this.
Okay.
Some people are gonna hate this. Some people, I think, would love this.
Yeah.
If you're that person that thinks Debbie needs to be the hot,
If you think Debbie
MILF.
needs to be attractive, yes. Just say
Yes.
attractive. What
well, these are
hot
the words
MILF?
these kids are using nowadays that I'm trying to. Certain kids are using nowadays,
Okay, he
Um,
uses a lot of words.
I know
Can't
he
count
does.
him.
but he's a part of that audience.
Also,
But no,
you just made yourself sound so old.
I am old. I'm in my 20s now. But
I'm not.
if you want her to be hot, then go ahead. I don't know who you can cast for that. Me personally, I would just cast a lady who voices her. I think Sandra Oh would do amazing. Simply, I think she could play such an amazing mother, and I think again, what with costume and makeup being done, this kid's gonna just.
Okay, so in terms of looks, no.
I think she could be done. I saw a picture of her where she had like a little ponytail, etc., where she looks reminiscent of Debbie.
No, I'm not too fussed about who gets
Mm.
casted as Debbie sort of thing, but,
But
in terms of
I
like
just think
the
she could be a great
personality of
mother.
Debbie would work. But
Exactly.
in terms of looks, you will make them rage.
Huh? That's fine. Then go watch Invincible again. Watch the animated show. It doesn't go anywhere. But that is my final casting.
No, that's a good shout.
Mm.
It's literally just in terms of looks, people
Yeah.
don't like that. But yeah, you never know, hair and makeup.
Mm.
How old
Definitely.
is she though?
I'm sure 40s or so. Something like that. But again, yeah. Again, that's another cast, and that's not too complex of a character. But me personally, I would just love. I think.
Yeah.
Am I missing anyone at all? Any certain important characters? I know, like people like Robot, etc. But
You don't
someone
have a
said
cast
Paul
for,
Bettany again.
for robot.
Yeah, I think that'd be so cool if he had a Jarvis voice. But I like him staying as Jarvis. I don't want to see another Jarvis voice. And
I don't think it'd work though, because he's
yeah, I get it.
kid.
Well, he becomes one.
Would and
That's
I'm not saying this in any offensive way, but would they get a kid to do it, or a little person? Because you need that grown up voice. I'm being dead serious. I'm really not being offensive.
Grown up voice for what?
Rudy. Because he is very sort of grown up in a sense. I know he's a kid.
He's a kid.
To be a monster girl and shit, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I don't know. Okay, it was just a random take. It was very, very random. You know what? I take it back.
You can't just take it back. This is on the internet.
No, it's not. You just cut it out.
I'm not cutting this out. A little person. I should kick you out of that chair, boy. Oh my god. What?
No, I can't think of anyone to cast as Rudy.
No, that's fine. But
Yeah, so
solid
you don't.
casting?
So you don't have a thing for
Invincible or Rex? No.
Do you think the voice actor could play Invincible?
No, he looks too old.
You sure?
Yeah. He look what?
He's Asian. You think Mark is
God, ignore this kid.
Mark is?
Yes, he is Asian.
I'm not tripping, right?
No, no, no. It has to be an Asian casting. Yes. Okay. No, the actor's too old. He's,
No, I was just
yeah.
asking. All right.
No, no, no.
Okay.
Who do you think is the most important character to be pulled off in live action Invincible? The most important.
That's a good question. Battle Beast. No, I'm joking.
Cast Jason Momoa as
Um,
Battle Beast.
Who?
Jason Momoa.
As in the voice, or
I don't know. Just Jason Momoa gives me Battle Beast vibes when he's aggressive.
yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
Man,
but,
I'm on fire.
but it's just he's a he's a cat. Well, he's a lion. He's a lion the size of a
He is.
tank.
But I think Jason Momoa would
No, yeah,
do it.
That's
But yeah,
yeah.
the most important. Because I wouldn't say Invincible. I think you can get a young Asian actor to pull him off, no problem. Omni-Man's pretty damn important.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Omni-Man.
Like,
Nah, it has to be Omni-Man.
I
Because
think
if he ain't
Omni-Man.
done, because look, he's a menace.
mm,
Well, he was, but he has to be done right.
hmm
He just has to be. Because if he ain't, then a lot of hate.
yeah, no. He's... Yeah, that's what I'm saying, it's tricky. For me, I don't know how... Because, I don't doubt they'll find someone great to do it. Because they know how much will be riding on this. And apparently, I don't know if you know, the creator, Robert Kirkman, he's actually said that he thinks it will happen one day, live action Invincible. There's nothing planned per se yet, but he thinks it's gonna happen sooner or
I mean,
later.
yeah, I mean, that's sort of like.
But I think
sort of
it's
inevitable,
good that
ain't
they
it?
take their time, because if they do it, if they make a, let's say, a live action Invincible movie, and it comes out in 5 years or so, because, or even 3-4 years, whatever. I think if they do it in this period, then we're gonna get a huge number of just popularity castings, and they're gonna really mess it up.
I mean, yeah, but the popularity castings aren't that bad in a sense.
I just don't want to see. Do you think Sadie Sink could pull off Adam Eve?
No.
Exactly. That's a huge.
I mean, again, no, but again, I
that's
can't
deep.
judge. I haven't actually seen her in anything.
Well,
I'm still baffed as what she's
I
been
don't
casted
think
as
she's
for
a-
Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, me too. But I think she's not a bad She's an amazing actress. I've seen, like, you haven't watched Stranger Things. I've watched it, of course. She does amazing. She's a great actress. There's nothing wrong with her in that extent.
That's why I can't really judge.
I just don't.
You
like,
said she looks like a 12-year-old.
she does. She's one of them actors that actresses that look really, really young. But
That's
that's
not a
not
bad
even
thing.
that's not a problem. I just think. I just don't see her like she could play a high school student. I mean, she does it, but as in playing, I'm thinking of her in the Adam Eve costume, and I'm 50-50, you know. She could. I reckon she could pull it off. It's just not who I'd like to see casted. I think most films and TV shows do well with castings when they're not that popularity casting. In my opinion,
Say again?
like a film or TV show
Yeah.
will thrive better when the casting is just someone up and coming to an extent, or someone who's not too into the spotlight. You know, what? Yeah, let the cat out. Oh no, he's okay. But yeah.
No, yeah, that obviously does work and stuff.
Mm.
It literally, yeah, it's just if it works, innit? Like, that's
Mhm.
honestly it. There's
Oh,
really
yeah.
not much you can say.
But don't you agree? Don't you think?
I
It's
think,
slightly,
yeah. Is this for like new projects or stuff that's already been done?
in general, like, cause I like using Patterson as a casting choice. Like, even in 2022, Alan Richardson was a name for Batman, right?
No,
No, that's 2022.
no. That I think like during that year or the year after, I think that's when people obviously saw him as Reacher
Yeah,
and then started saying okay. I mean, it still works, honestly. Just do it.
yeah. No, it does work. But that's what I'm saying. I don't want to see,
I mean, I know he's little and
Every-
stuff, but
huh? Yeah, he's not big enough to be the
No.
Batman, is he? Mm-mm.
he's actually, honestly though, seriously, he's too big to be the Batman. No, Bruce Wayne's 6'2", he's 6'3".
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, who cares? Just
Spider-Man's 5'10" in the
do it.
comics. Tom Holland's 5'6", 7 or so.
Who cares?
Me.
No, you
My
don't.
back hurts. We need to get comfier chairs.
Can I just do?
Oof. But okay. So, out of 10, what would you give my castings as a whole? What's one you don't agree with at all? Actually, here's the list if you want to look back on it. If there's any you don't, and don't get smart.
I literally wasn't. I don't know. I think Ruby Rose is the next one. I think there's
Really?
just something about it.
Yeah, you did.
I get what you mean about the intimidating stuff. Like, yeah,
I just see
get
her
that.
flying up and
Yeah.
looking thing. Cause sorry, who plays Supergirl in
Sasha
Flash?
Calle.
Sasha Calle. Cause when I saw her,
Because you
I
said
didn't watch,
the reason I said you were gonna say
Yeah.
is because you said she was actually good as Superman.
I saw her clips of Superman. I loved it. I didn't see a problem.
Unless I
I thought she
haven't
gave
seen
that aura. I
enough.
think she looked great.
Unless I haven't seen
Yeah.
enough, but yeah,
'Cause,
I just don't think it was right.
Like I don't know per se if people care about the looks of her, but you like Arrow versus Supergirl.
Purely because I don't know the way they've done her like.
Hey Tiger,
Oh, you're
this is
so
Tiger,
adorable.
everybody.
Where
Isn't
you
it?
come from? Oh, I'll move the cup. Just sit. No, sit. All right.
He's
fine.
fine. He
But
doesn't
yeah,
like
no.
you.
I didn't say
Nothing.
he was gonna attack me.
I
I
said
sit.
he doesn't like you.
I'd rather you said he was gonna attack me.
You were
Yes, he
saying.
does.
No, we were saying because
What was I saying?
you prefer Arrow versus Supergirl.
Purely because they did her in like a more upbeat manner. I think
Mhm.
Supergirl's more upbeat.
Yeah, I mean, I
Thing looks
haven't
a
seen
bit-
much of her in comics, etc., so I can't
Like-
really say.
I don't know. Thing seems a bit emo.
Emo.
Yeah. I know she did. She was a bit more of a dark.
Did you watch much of her in The Flash?
That's
though?
the thing.
'Cause
I
didn't
can't,
watch
I'm
the
not.
film.
That's like what from what I've seen. I
Mm.
haven't seen too much.
Because I saw clips
you
and
know
I think
the
she
movie
looked
sucked.
great. I think she looked great.
I don't know. Again, I think I just have to see more. Before I make
That's
a
fine,
full
that's fine.
opinion.
But
But yeah, no. You
Yeah.
know what? Ruby Rose is. I don't know.
I just see her giving
I'm
them.
so 50-50. I can see
Yeah.
in my head, like if I imagine it.
Because I haven't seen her in much
Yeah.
films, to be honest with you. I saw her in Orange is the New Black in her small role, but you know,
Makes sense that she's in that.
yeah. But yeah. Well, thank you for agreeing with my.
Yeah,
casting.
I'm not gonna hate on Ruby Rose. I'll say like, yeah, it could work.
No good, because Joseph Quinn proved you wrong, didn't he?
Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. And Robert Pattinson, that's the original casting that proved
Oh, I
you
don't
wrong.
even care. He did it so good I don't even care.
I
that
know,
was
I
wrong.
know. Is there anything more you have to say on Invincible as a whole, the show? I want to ask you, actually, sorry. What's your favourite title card moment of Invincible?
Oh, probably.
I have my top 3 in my head right now.
I just have one because it's just thing.
Yeah.
You know when Powerplex is just crashing out.
Powerplex, that's, yeah, that's,
He's just crashing out and
Yeah.
it keeps title card.
I
I
know.
was dying at it. That was good.
but it was
He's just
really cinematic. I loved that. I think that's my
Yeah.
number 1.
And it just shocked me because like, oh, they're actually doing this. It kept going and going and going. I was
Yeah,
like, you know
yeah,
what, fair
it was
enough,
so
innit?
good. My number 2
Mm.
would be, I don't know if people care much, but like I said before, the Rex one.
Oh
After
yeah, yeah.
he
No, the Rex one's really sick. It's
messes
very
them
cool.
up. He's like, I'm practically.
Yeah, and then
That
yeah.
was just, I loved that. My number 3 was actually the first episode of season 2. Angstrom. Was that season 2 or 3?
That was 2.
No, it was 2. You confused me.
Was it 2?
It was, right?
Oh fuck, you spun me now.
No, it was. It was season 2. Yeah, it was. Angstrom. Where they keep just saying Invincible Women. So I'm like, what is happening? I was like, what happened? I was like, my TV broken? But no, they kept saying it. And then he has that build up. He's like, I'm gonna kill. Boom.
Yeah.
Spectacular. That's my top 3. Powerplex, Rex,
Yeah, the
And
Powerplex one was just it
Angstrom.
was just good.
the Powerplex one.
Yeah.
It's the one everyone talks about. It's the
It's like they take the mainstream sort of stuff that happens on social media and just make it work. Like the amount
What
of
do you
title
mean?
cards that were happening, people were just title carding so much
I know,
stuff.
I know.
Like
Yeah.
they did it in Batman, did it in Spider-Man, this, that. They were just making so many fan-made ones. Yeah,
Who-
fans were just making
Oh,
stuff. Have
okay,
you not
yeah,
seen
yeah.
them?
I've seen
It's
a
funny.
few people do stuff.
Yeah, it's just funny. But no, they just did it well. I think the
Yeah.
Powerpuff one was the best though.
Yeah.
But
No.
yeah.
Good. We agreed on a few things today.
I'm not a dog. I'm good.
No, good. It was good, you know? You're not too unhinged today. I like
I'm
it.
not unhinged.
You are extremely unhinged.
And you're not. You're the most calm guy
off
ever.
camera, I'm fairly unhinged.
Fairly.
Yeah. Little things annoy me.
No. You're unevenly unhinged.
This kid, his phrases. First it was CGI accurate.
Don't.
What does unevenly unhinged mean?
You said you were fairly unhinged. It's not fair. Okay? You are just angry. You're very, very angry. You're angry most of the time.
What?
Okay, before we started filming, were you in a good mood?
Yes.
No, you weren't.
I was tired. I have not slept. We slept. What time did you sleep? Shut up. Peach,
Like
what time did you sleep?
4:45? Half 4, 4:45?
What time did we sleep, sorry? Yeah. It was blue lights outside.
Okay, I slept like 15.
You, little brother.
Hey,
what time
leave
did you
alone.
sleep? Huh? Half 4.
Wow.
Why? We were all here last night. Chilling.
Yeah, but no, I slept around that time too.
Always in a bad mood. Are you...
No, you're happy. Never mind.
God, this kid's making me out to be some nutcase. Like,
Okay, you can't get angry and say I'm making you out to be a nutcase.
I can't wait to replace you as a host. You really... I don't know who
Yeah,
thought it
who
was
are
a
you
good
gonna
idea.
replace me with?
Huh? Him. It's our little brother behind the camera.
Mm-hmm. You think you can make it through one episode with him?
Without being cancelled is a
No,
bit of a challenge.
Yeah, there we go.
But, you know,
But
he doesn't just drive me up a wall the way you do. Maybe I'm always angry in front of you because you're here. You ever thought of that? Dickhead?
so you just hate me?
You annoy me.
Oh, it just sounds like you hate me.
I am annoyed by you. You understand English, motherfucker? I'm annoyed by you. You're in that stupid little...
You just seem angry.
Okay.
You're just getting angry at me for no
Do you have
reason.
anything to say about Invincible?
No.
Nothing at all?
I mean, we've said it. That was the point of this episode.
Hence why I'm asking if you have anything else to say about Invincible.
Oh yeah, then you want to do top 5 characters?
Yeah, but I've explained it. Omni-Man's my number 1. Mark Grayson, Rex, Debbie.
Oh, Debbie, really?
She's a great mother.
No, I get that, but I'm just shocked that you put it on your list.
Yeah, I like her arc. I like that she was very much involved.
No, because mine's very thing. I have 6.
Very thing.
I have 6.
Very thing.
I know it's supposed to be top 5, but I have 6.
Okay, so what's your top 6?
I don't know. Can you count Invincible still? Like, he is the main character.
Can I ask you a question?
No, just don't. Alright,
No,
just
no,
shut
wait,
up.
wait,
No,
I'm
alright,
still asking-
fine. No.
Wait. Let me just ask you what Aaron.
No.
One
No,
question.
No,
Just one
no,
question.
No.
Aaron.
You're going to say, oh.
This is...
Wait.
Wait.
Daredevil is he your favorite character?
That's what I was
You
going
are
to
in
ask
it.
you.
What?
Can I ask?
What?
Okay.
No,
You,
you can't ask.
no,
You're
let
just
me
gonna
ask
piss
you.
me off.
I'm not.
No.
He says I'm angry.
I disagree with Fancast. They're all shit.
Listen, you asked me, can we count Invincible as a character
No.
in the show Invincible?
Did I say character? I said as the favorite.
Why can't... Who's your favourite character in Daredevil?
It was Foggy.
Before... Aaron, who is your favourite character in Daredevil?
Punisher. Yeah, spun on you now.
Is that true?
Yes. How'd you know? I could be lying. I mean, fuck it anyway. Should I say? I don't want to say anymore.
No, it's fine. Go on. Do your top
No, you
5
do
/
yours
6
first.
characters.
You do yours first. I need to calm down.
Huh? I said Omni-Man's my favourite character.
Yeah, and
Mark
then you
Grayson,
said, yeah.
also known as Invincible. Rex Splode.
Just say
Debbie.
Rex.
And Oliver.
I had,
Oh, no. I want to replace it. Put Debbie to 6. Debbie. Put her to 6. I want to put Alan in her spot. Alan the alien. I
wow,
don't
you
know.
didn't have. That's what I have. Invincible.
Yeah. I don't know. That was
Alan,
poor. I missed
Oliver,
that.
Omni-Man,
Yeah.
Battle Beast, and Rex.
What was your number 1, sorry?
No, oh, this ain't in order.
Oh, it's not in
It's
order.
just
Okay.
yeah, it's just Invincible. What?
Go on.
No, Invincible, Alan,
Mhm.
Oliver, Omni Man, Battle Beast, and Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, I don't know. I just love Battle Beast. He's just sick in it.
No, he is. Like I said, I think he's a great villain, man. He's
He ain't
just,
even a villain. That's the thing.
huh?
He will fight anyone.
Yeah, but he's technically a villain.
No, he's not. Yeah,
Is
I
he a
guess. Yeah,
hero?
no, you
Is he a
can't.
hero?
He did help save Omni Man.
I'm gonna ask you this again. Is he a hero?
No, of course he's not.
Okay.
But here's the thing though. Villains have a purpose, don't they? Like what they want to do in a
I
sense.
should hope so.
Yeah. So what does he want to do besides just fight everyone for the fuck of it?
I
What
was
does he
gonna say
actually?
fight?
What is his actual outcome though?
Winning.
No, he don't care if he loses.
Oh, you mean okay? So his goal.
Yeah. So
No,
what is his
'cause
actual
the
goal?
outcome means what happens.
Do you know? You're just
I
seriously
just
winding me up.
give you
okay?
English lessons before starting a podcast with you. What?
If you want to live, don't turn these cameras off.
Huh? Okay. Let's move on. Huh?
You don't have to say that.
Cunt.
Yeah. Because don't you get bleep now?
Huh?
Don't you have to beep it out when you say cunt?
On socials, I do. It's not the only swear word you've said on here.
Yeah, but you. Never mind.
What? What?
I've seen people bleep out in their videos.
People bleep out a lot of swear words on videos,
No, just-
yes.
No, just mainly.
It's just kind of harsh, that word, isn't it? Like, it doesn't sound as, like, shit. It just sounds soft. Cunt. Only if a Brit says it, I think. Like, cunt.
How would an American say it?
Cunt. No. God. How long have we been going for?
Hey!
Okay. Let's wrap this up, okay?
So we're kind of out.
Huh? No. It's fine. Okay. Thank you very, very much for joining me and this unhinged.
No, just say Aaron. Just say Aaron.
Thank you for joining me and Unhinged Aaron on this podcast, and thank you for joining us to talk about Invincible. We are uploading every week, as always, so do you have anything else to say, sir?
If I do, we'll get cancelled.
Then don't say it. Do you have anything nice to say?
I appreciate all the comments that we got on TikTok.
Long story short, he got really
yeah.
slandered for saying CGI accurate.
All I meant by that is
He
that
managed to
it
piss
didn't
off
look
more people
right.
than me.
It didn't look right. That the comics, the accurate stuff, didn't look right in CGI form. That's it. Okay? But I've now retracted my words because it actually does look good. Okay? Like, I never thought I'd have to do this soon.
Yeah, I know.
There are
me too.
actual people out there
I
who
know.
are genuinely losing their minds. at me.
Exactly. We've been doing this a week, and you've managed to piss off people.
Yeah, but I now
retract.
retract it. Now what? And no, it's not because everyone slandered me, okay?
Well, I don't
give
think
a
that
shit
people
what
are going
anyone
to see
thinks.
this. Sure.
What?
Let's wrap this up.
Please.
Okay. Once again, thank you for joining us. It's been a pleasure with my host, Aaron. And we will see you next week. And from wherever you're watching, good morning
Good evening.
and good night.